Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ace Combat 7 European run. Today we're going to be finishing the campaign. We left off with Farbanti, and by that I mean we have to actually play Farbanti. But anyhow, so let's go ahead and get started.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy.
Hi, Flo.
It took a while for Mihai to
How are
bring him
you
down.
doing? Are you driving?
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic.
Of course,
He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up.
Stacking bodies in the sky.
It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground.
It's because he does.
Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
Kingdom of One. All others must be purged.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up at the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control of, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls,
but
the Erusian
already
military will
all
be
day.
isolated and thrown into chaos,
Yay.
making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until
And
after the
the
capital falls. So you guys are
poll
the
in
stars
the
of this
Discord
battle.
for the Friday
Erusia will
afternoon
fight like a
stream,
tiger. We cannot lose.
it was
We
2 to
must
1
seize the capital
for
and end this
Dragon
war.
Age 2. So Horizon Forbidden West gets to sit out another week. Alright, so we're going to take the Rafale. We're going to start with the cruise missiles, and we'll switch to either the Nikas or the Meteors. As for our livery, we're going with a Spada. I just really like a Spada.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support. Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel.
You got
Luck,
it.
everyone.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital. Count is back in the saddle of Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
I don't think he was trying to be funny. For some reason, Wiseman actually seems to like you now.
Park will be secured. Yogi and Big Shot clear the way.
I understand.
Hold your ground.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 to meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Behind my target. Fox 2. Missile launched. Evade. On my target's tail.
Missile away.
Warning! Bandit behind you!
I'm on its back.
Bandit behind you. Caution. Enemy missile detected. Evade. Dynamic, but still flight capable. Bandit is clear. Lock on.
Who cares if the aircraft's got 3 strikes?
Alright, I'm gonna reload on flares. Because I'm going after the
Maintain
Navy
course to
next.
return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is...
This one's mine. Strider 1, hostile gunning for you.
Bandit has a lock.
Not bad, not bad.
They evaded it. Talk 1, be careful up there. We shot down many. Bridget, I need to evade.
Target acquired.
Alright, time to go after the ships.
We're out of
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
This
can
emerged
outnumber.
area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go.
There's the Aegis.
Roger.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Attacking.
Three strikes overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side. Vessel confirmed sunk.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given the circumstances.
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here.
Bandit hit.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Return the remaining enemies into shark base. Our flight open.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Steer clear of the sunken allied ships. Just how many did we lose?
We lost a lot. I'm gonna be real with you.
I have to break.
Starscream.
Enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing.
Just because the sheep VTuber has a curse doesn't
Reinforcements
mean
on radar. Take him
you
out.
can say those things.
We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
And now, if you follow the World Cup, the sheep VTuber has worn an English jersey, so you all know what that means. Yep. Every team she's worn a jersey for, they lost. Including Team USA, so I wasn't.
That area's all yours, Strider.
I'm gonna go ahead and pretend that that's the reason why Team USA lost, and not because any other reason.
Strider 1, AAV gun destroyed.
Yeah, I was pulling for Norway earlier. But with the field that's left, I kind of want a rematch of the Spanish Armada. That would be England versus Spain. But given that the sheep is spoken,
All
it's
aircraft.
probably going to
launch
be
assist on units.
Spain versus their former colony.
It's easy to face an enemy on the verge of defeat. Let's finish things up.
Yeah,
Caution, enemy
True.
has a lock. Where did these guys come from? My job just got that much harder.
and realistically speaking, I don't think the U.S. men's team would have made it beyond the Elite Eight, even if we did manage to beat Belgium. This is not a soccer country. We don't have
Maintain course to
player
return for
base,
resupply.
at least men's soccer. Women's soccer, they are a powerhouse,
Strider 1,
but
this is
men's
Control
not
Tower.
so much.
Make your landing check.
So,
Too fast. Lower airspeed.
that said, I'm gonna
Right,
go
right.
with the superstition and say, oh, we only lost to Belgium because of the sheep VTuber wearing the USMT's thing, jersey, and the fact that we were wearing the Blue Stars jerseys instead of the red, white, striped jerseys. Why am I clinging to superstition? Well, because I wanted to be a pilot. Superstition is issued with the wings. But now, realistically speaking, Belgium was the hard fight, and yeah, Belgium was the hard fight, and while I'm not thrilled that we lost
The runway is clear.
1-4, we lost. There's can't really argue against that. All we can do is hope we do better next time. Well, Mexico is a much
Keep an eye on your radar. All
bigger soccer country. Like, soccer is actually big down there. So they have the scouting networks in order to recognize talent a lot earlier. That's not a thing in the US.
Target acquired.
Or at least not a big thing.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through. Understood.
Although I am very
Understood.
happy with everything that's been happening off the field.
In gun range.
Like the visitors that have come from all over the world to watch the Cup in the three host countries,
Target hit.
but especially in the United States.
Missiles
Most
closing.
of the games
Star
are
one.
here.
Break.
And just how much fun everyone's been having. Both the visitors and it's, as an American, it's been so refreshing to see my country through newcomers' eyes. How they're filled with wonder and appreciation for a lot of things that most of us Americans have just taken for granted, that we don't even think about it. Like, free public restrooms.
Missile closing. Evade.
Apparently that's not a universal thing. I've never been outside the country, so I wouldn't know, but from what I've been hearing from people who have come to visit, which helps living close to a host city, you get more exposure. But they're like, yeah, the restrooms here are free.
Behind my target.
5 minutes
Yeah?
remaining.
Should they not be?
We're falling back now. If they take our headquarters, we're finished.
I am. I was kind of hesitant about the Cup being hosted here just because of, like, why would it come here? This is America, we're not that big in soccer. Why would they? I guess it's for the money. But no, this has been a win for, well, everyone, but especially just average America. Because we were able to be our own ambassadors. And I'd like to think we did a hell of a job.
Check your radars. Copy. Trigger.
It's about time we finished up here. Other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just
Alright.
keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Time to kill the Aegis ashore.
Enemy has a payload.
Kill the Aegis ashore, and then we'll switch to HCAAs for the Mihai fight.
The balance is in our favor.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Wait,
Strider
Is
one,
the game
this is
over?
Control tower. Make your landing check.
I thought it was later. Also, I love how that's been a.
Strider 1, this is
Okay,
Control
well, I
Tower.
guess it's Spain
runway is
versus
clear.
Argentina. It's been over. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh shit!
The enemy back. Take out these pests.
Maintain course if you want to go
But
back
I
to
love
resupply.
how Hatsune Miku
3
has
minutes
been
remaining.
the unofficial prize for teams. So now,
Strider 1,
whoever
this is Control
wins
Tower.
the World
The
Cup
runway is clear.
is in possession of Hatsune Miku. God damn it! I did it again!
Maintain course to return for resupply.
I need to pay attention in the game.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
I kind of wanted Spain and England. Yeah. There, I did it. I did it right.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Mainly, I'm just glad that France got eliminated because I do have English heritage, Scottish heritage, Irish heritage, but a lot of it is English. So rooting for the French just feels weird. Feels wrong.
Javelin flares deployed.
Don't stop.
Right, it's your favorite European aircraft is French. I know.
The pilots will
Don't
go
remind
to
me.
back us up.
2 minutes
The
remaining.
enemy's in front of you.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
And I probably would have been rooting for
Strider
England
1,
a lot
this is
more
Control
this
Tower.
year.
Make your
Had
landing
it
check.
not, had most of their games not been in July on the 250th birthday of the United States. Because rooting for
Strider 1,
England
this is
as an
Control
American
Tower. The runway is clear.
during our birthday month just also feels kind of wrong and unpatriotic.
The enemy's about to overrun our position. Tighten up the defenses immediately. Break, break. 345, fly through the clouds. Enemy on your tail.
This one's mine.
They aren't as good as the ones on Silver Bridge.
Missile hit. Enemy is locked on. Break away. Special delivery. Watch that bandit.
Enemy missile detected.
1 minute remaining. I've been spiked.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, nice work. Fox 3. Strider 1, missile away.
Time to attack.
Strider 1, target acquired. 30 seconds remaining.
Whether it was Strider or Cyclops, it looks like he did a real number on the enemy.
Pay attention. Right. You got a radar lock on you.
Serpent!
Strider 1, enemy on your 6.
Is your plane holding together?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Strategy is about to pay off.
Supply. All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx
Jinx
us.
us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound. It's Mr. Rex.
Poor Tycho. At least I think that was Tychon. Yes.  3 minutes. 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 3
us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall
Bye bye,
order,
Soul
but
5.
HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The two leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission proved to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Locked on. Even the escorts are seasoned. They're still got a running pilot. Missed! Enemy behind you. Move to cover.
Chaffin flares launched.
Bye, Aaron.
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to
Anyone?
slay.
No, Mel. Welcome. This is 7. 8 won't come out until October.
You're suffering heavy damage.
But I'm flying European planes for this as the theme. This is the French Rafale M that I'm flying. Which, as much as it pains me to say it, is a better carrier fighter than our Hornet. Yeah, no, Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves will release October 2nd. And yes, I have it pre-ordered.
Something soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our
I'm
forces arrive.
fairly certain I'll even be able to stream it
Scratch the
early
last escort.
because I got the collector's edition.
Let's split up the two leaders. Eject while you can still talk. Who dodged it? Enemy has a walker.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Alright, I can't really do much against him until Fencer gets shot down. Fencer is Cyclops 3.
Taking fire. Let me slide in on that tail.
Alright, Fencer, go for it.
Shaking bandit.
Target acquired.
This one's mine. Locked on. Go down.
You know what I'm excited for Ace 8 is for the first
Cyclops
time
2, Box 2.
we're actually going to be a proper naval squadron. The Cannon aircraft is the F-18.
Enemy has a walker lead.
Missile launched.
Usually it's the Raptor or the Flanker or the Eagle. But given how much I love both planes
Cyclops
and
3. I've
boats,
been hit. I gotta eject.
I am so excited to be a naval aviator for once in these games. And the carrier that is going to be our home is actually an Essex class.
Shoot down Mr. X. What?
Because the developers of Project Aces, or
Alright, grab the
developers
bait.
from
Time to
Project
take 'em
Aces,
for a ride.
they took a tour of
Missile evaded.
an Essex class
This is one stubborn
carrier
bastard.
that's now a floating
Tail, but
museum,
it's alive. Wait for the perfect shot, eh?
the
Sorry,
Hornet.
stranger. My boys will let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice. Mine.
So the sole surviving Grey
Strider
Ghost.
1, Fox 2.
Okay. Yeah, the Grey Ghost is
In gun range.
gonna be our home. I just wish that Hornet's original sister wasn't scrapped. Because if any American ship deserved to be preserved, it was Enterprise.
Strider 1, target acquired.
invincible, you would have been dead a couple times over.
Missile closing! I'll keep him on me. Just don't breathe longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wise down. Eject already, Wiseman.
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here.
Cyclops 2, you got the lead.
Wiseman, shit.
Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead.
I can't do it. Trigger should take command.
The duty is yours.
It's impossible. You do it. Ah, damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count.
Shaking Bandit. Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
King of the Skies, my butt. He's about to get the throne.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
Son of a bitch.
My radar suddenly turned off.
That's right, you coward, run.
Damn it.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Excuse me.
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
Did someone say explosions?
Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Osean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain
I
of
believe
command.
that's the Dunning-Kruger effect.
The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between
Hey,
Osia
Lozica,
and Erusia
what are you talking about,
was now full of
Dunning-Kruger
numerous
effect?
conflicts between rival leaders
Let me,
vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard
I've
a rumor
heard of
that a
it,
group
but I
of
don't know what it
Osian
means.
convicts had rebelled.
Cognitive bias, where people with limited knowledge
Rumors.
or competence.
It never ceased to amaze
Very
me
greatly evidence.
that even at a crazy time like this,
Oh.
something as trivial as a rumor could find its way. Communications
no,
from
the,
bunker were cut off. Apparently,
Satellite
the entire computer
debris
network was
field is a
down.
Kessler effect.
It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead
Now,
of being radio controlled.
Schroeder might be
wise and
a victim
forward-thinking.
of the Dunning-Kruger
Even
effect.
with their GPS offline.
Yeah, the Kessler
still use their
syndrome is a
sensors to
theoretical
navigate
scenario
as
where
long as they're
Earth's
working
orbit
properly.
becomes so cluttered with space debris
I'm sure the
that
drones are
collisions
still working
cascade,
perfectly,
creating an uncontrollable
following their
chain
mission
reaction.
orders to the letter.
Each crash generates thousands of
I wish I
high-speed
could upload
fragments,
Mihai's new data
exponentially
to them.
increasing the risk of further
But without a
impacts,
connection,
and
I can't
potentially
upload the software to
rendering
the active
certain
drones.
orbital regions unusable.
The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant
Hello,
boss
Seb.
it was time to get me
Welcome to the stream. It's been
ready to
going
leave.
good.
She's not
well,
much older than the girls, but she has a way about her. And I'm sure she won't have any trouble.
I finally finished the Aircraft Showcase series until Ace 8 comes out.
I saw a plane flying off in the
So,
distance.
I'm going to be
Imagine
starting
I
a
was
new
looking for
series,
safer place.
The History of
Plane.
Strange Reel, where I do canon
Rose
runs of
emblem
each of the
on it.
main Strange Reel games in chronological order, starting with 0 and ending with 3. I'll also be adding 8 to it in its proper
Erusia's communication
chronological
networks have been down
order
since
in
their
the
satellites were destroyed.
archive
Unfortunately,
playlist.
We are experiencing
I
trouble
don't
too.
know if I'll have 8
All of Erusia
ready
has
by
been
the
affected,
time
and we don't know when things
we
will be
get
back
to
up
the
and running.
Satoa Yuzi
We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned
Because
and move on
some
to
of
the
the games
next
go by
operation after
relatively
liberating
quick.
Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications
So we
in
might
secret
go
from
from
an
the
officer in
Aurelian
Erusian
War
army.
to
With the capital under
the
our control, the Rusius radical element is losing support,
simulated
affecting the
intercorporate
balance of
war,
power.
and then back to Satoa.
HQ is thinking of
Um,
using the
use your
military
war.
officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in
But-
the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch
yeah,
from the
I'll-
Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle
Tell you
to a
what the,
rendezvous point at a
what
harbor
it's
in the
gonna
east
be.
part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I just gotta find it.
I would like the new Strider squadron to provide escort for the officer.
Okay.
Cyclops will
So
remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack.
So the History of Strange
However,
Reel will be
it
the
is
Balkan
likely
War.
that Erusia's
Born too early to
intelligence
fight and Yuzi at
department and
launch.
the remaining forces
Born
who
too
are
late to
aware
fight
of
at
the
Yuzi
officer's
at
movements
launch.
will interfere.
Born just in time to fight
Keep
Yuzi
a
at
close
launch.
eye on the officer and make sure he stays
Yep.
safe.
Yusia
Our
is the
victory in
Strange Reel what
Farbanti
the
has
Middle
given us a
East
golden
is
opportunity
to the real
finally
world.
end this war.
As in,
Be safe out there.
it
Take note that our satellite
or at least
based
modern
IFF has become
real
unreliable
world.
following the recent
it just
communications
won't
failure.
stop fighting each other, so everyone
As
ends up
such,
fighting
target
in
ID will
Yusia.
be done by processing the
It,
images
more
from the
historically,
infrared
it'd be
cameras
more
on your
accurate to
aircraft.
say Yusia is Europe.
Objects will
because
initially
Europe's
appear
history
as
is
unknown
also
on your
bloody.
HUDs, but will be
There are no
ID'd
peace
once you
amidst
close
the
in on them
Yusians.
for a set period of time.
Well, amongst the FCU's member states, there is. But yeah, no, Yusia is Europe. They bicker all the time. Violently. But the History of Strange Reel series, we'll start with the Balkan War. The aircraft will be the Ustian F-15C, and we are going, and our ace path will be Knight to Merc to Soldier. Second, technically speaking, I should be doing the Uzian Coup d'etat as Ace Combat Legacy, but I can't stream that. So so Ace Combat 2 is going to be the Uzian Coup d'etat. We're going to be doing the normal set, and as soon as the F-30 or Su-35 becomes available, I'm going to be buying and using exclusively the Su-35. As for the branch path, it's going to be Operation Alphaville. Third war will be the Uzian Continental War, aka Ace Combat 4. The first mission will be the F-4E. Every other mission will be the F-22 because I don't like the Phantom in that one. Then the fourth quote-unquote war will be the Free Erusia Uprising in 2006, also known as Operation Katina, aka the Ace 5 arcade run. It's just going to be one stream, and I will do as many of the paths as I can. Then the fifth war will be the Circum-Pacific War, aka Ace Combat 5. First 4 missions, we are locked to the F-5E. Then for every other mission, we are going to do the F-14 family. So that means the F-14A, F-14B, and F-14D are all available to use, largely because Ace Combat 5 did the stupid thing of locking your special weapons to your plane. As for our branching paths, we are doing the Apito Airport to Powder Keg, and then Desert Lightning. So the desert one is going to be the one with the battleship. Tomcat, Bombcat, Supercat. Yep. Then the 6th installment will be the Onian Continental War, or the Emeria-Estavakia War. From Ace Combat 6. We'll be doing that in the F-15E Strike Eagle with Amerian livery. Also in Ace 4, it'll be ISAF livery. Ace 5, it will be first Ocean, then Razgris. Yes, Nornavik is a part of Ania. That's why it's technically not the Onian Continental War. That said, Onian Continental War sounds a lot better than Emeria-Estavakia War, because Nornavik is a very small section of Ania, and most of the fighting took place across this vast expanse of Emeria, which takes up like 70% of the total Onian landmass. So it spans the continent of Ania. Just because it doesn't include all the countries in Ania doesn't mean... Anyway. Then for Lighthouse War, we're going to be doing the F-16C in both Mage and Spare. Then the F-15C in Spare and Strider. And then finally the F-22 with Strider. Then after that will be the Aurelian War, Ace Combat X. Also, if you're wondering why there won't be any Ace Combat 7 VR, I don't have VR capabilities. And yes, there's a mod for the PC for the VR, but it doesn't talk well with the other mods that I have on there, so no. But for the Aurelian War, we're going to be using from what I have been assured by the community as is canon, the XFA-24 Apolis and the F-22 Raptor. I know the Raptor's canon, but I've heard that the Apolis is as well. And the specific missions that we're going to have to hit are 7B, 12C, and 15B. And then for the Intercorporate War Simulation 1.0, Ace Combat 3, I'm only doing one path, the UPEO path. And I will take the flanker when I have the option to. If not, from what I've heard from people that live, breathe, and eat Ace Combat X, the Apolis is canon. I can double check. But I think the Apolis is the one fictional that did get, like, maybe it's because it had a skin, a Griffith skin in Infinity. But I don't know off the top of my head. GPB. Alright, we're going to be taking Diskin. It's another background squadron in A0. But let me check that real quick. Because now I'm curious. Let me pull up the wiki. X F A 24 Apolis. Appearances. Oh no, it didn't appear in Infinity. But it does say that Griffiths 1 used it during the counteroffensive. Yeah, according to the wiki, it says Griffiths 1 and Falco 1 are the third and fourth player characters to canonically use a fictional aircraft, in their case the Apolis, respectively. The first was Phoenix's XFA-27 in Ace Combat 2 and Assault Horizon Legacy, and the second one was Nemo. Yeah, said that this skin here is part of a pack, a skin pack that has a lot of various ones. Here, let me pull up the list here, and I can show them off. I love showing off people's works on these things. So. Let me just track this one. Let me find that one. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we've got for the F-15E, we have Pennant Squadron from the FCU. I just need to take off the Amerian emblems here real quick. Give me a second. But this is the Unsung Heroes mod pack. Then we've got for the FA-18F, Vapor Squadron. Also FCU. Then for the F-15E, or the F-A-18E, we've got Nazcatine from Ameria. Then the Typhoon has Cerberus team from Ameria. Although I need to get rid of the Estavacan emblems. Give me a second. Then the F-16 as Disco Team, also from Ameria. The YF-23 has, for the Raelians, Aquila Squadron. Then the A-10 has Milvis Squadron, also from Aurelia. Then for the SU, I want to say 35. We have Ninox team. Then for the MiG-29, for the Ustio, we've got not that one. Not that one. This one. Lancer team. I want to say, for one of the F-14s, I want to say the F-14A. No, it's the F-14D. Okay. Here it is. Caravan. Then the Mirages is Altair. And then the last one is for the Gripen, which is Fenrir. Yeah, if you're wondering what this mod is, it is a skin pack mod by Anselm 5. You can find it on at Nexus. It's called Ace Combat's Unsung Squadron Skin Pack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12 liveries. USN, USAF, USMC, let their aviators paint their planes with funny liveries again. Please, they're supposed to be fighting BVR anyway. No one see it but friendlies. I know, right?
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Yeah. I saw this like, I have to. Because the liveries are so awesome. And I like that they pull from the unsung squadrons.
This is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group.
Captain Carl. They're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The
Sorry,
Erusian
I
army is
decided
fighting
left
us.
Grand, Sam.
There's no guarantee the OC
Yes!
won't shoot us in this
This!
confusion.
Fine.
We'll aim to
I
process the
have
unknowns caught in your cams to
Probably
identify
more skin
friendly foe.
mods installed than I probably should.
The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Something I'll never get used to. Tonight has been a total shock.
Also, this is the last time you'll see the Mirage in this
The city under martial
playthrough.
law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Nice work, Leos 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight.
Yep.
Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends
The
on this.
thing is, though, I don't like the Mirage.
Understood.
It's in the games, it's underpowered.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed. Strider
Also, I'm
Squadron,
just
identify the
not
unknowns
that
along
big of
the
a fan
route.
of
It's a
the true Delta darts.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us.
gun range.
The negotiations were successful, Custer. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Strider 1, APC destroyed. ID'd as Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coast highway to this ramp.
I guess. Basically, if it looks like a triangle on a stick, I consider it a true Delta. I don't necessarily consider the Typhoon a true Delta.
It's ID'd as Erusian.
It's closer than, say, the Rafale. Because the Rafale is kind of squished. I don't know. The Mirage looks more like the 1960s and 70s era's Deltas.
General Dennis is convinced.
The Rafale has the blended wing body, which
Father, the real patriot.
makes it okay.
Missile in the air.
I don't know.
Action is the head of our organization. We need to know what works.
I don't even know why I like certain aircraft over others.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us
I
to
just know that I do.
get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle. We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. Signs of the cold warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone. Touched it.
Yeah, I am not
That's
a
taken care
fan
now.
of most
Thanks to you.
second
Gotta
and
be
third
valuable.
generation jet aircraft.
I'll wait till we're firing. Bail out now. Wheels 1, stop. Check your IFS. It's a friendly. I know what I'm
There are
doing.
some exceptions. Like, I like the look of the A4 Sky Raider. I know it's a Delta. I don't understand why I do, I just do.
Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this
Or
conversation?
Skyhawk.
I wish to
The,
explain to you the situation inside Erusia.
I like
I'm sure the boys listening
the
upstairs
Crusader.
record it.
I don't know why. Because
Declaration of war, expanding the front lines.
it
was all the work of
it's
some young Erusian
not
officers.
pretty, but I just like
They
it.
were referred to as the radicals.
The reason
There was an
is-
unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. They actually went to war to
Drones exceeded their wildest
Delta just refers to the wing design. The wing design of being primarily triangular, with an almost 90-degree
technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight
trailing edge.
from a former ace pilot.
I don't know what the I don't remember what the F-106 was.
To us, it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong?
I am not as familiar with the second and third generation aircraft as I should be. I know a lot of World War II aircraft. I know some of the Gen 1 and 2 or Korean era jet aircraft. Afterwards, it's kind of a blank until Gen 4. Yeah, there's... I knew there was a plane called the Delta Dart, I didn't remember its designation.
Thanks. Would have been toast.
ID is Ocean Military. Ocean Forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster. Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4. 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
No, that's fairly accurate for the military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
Yeah, and have the super plane be the F-8 Crusader.
There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, right?
I would love that.
An armored vehicle's behind us. This vehicle can join the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble.
No, he's not.
We're taking fire. Take care of them.
No, you're not!
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
When you kill the enemy tail so fast that the game doesn't recognize that you actually did it.
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed.
You heard the call. There are no friendlies out there.
No, there's friendlies around. Please don't shoot me.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents.
The F-15. A-O. I mean, technically it is Cold War. Just because it's late Cold War doesn't mean it's not Cold War.
The main conflict concluded. Regional forces
It was pre, both the F-14 and the F-15 are pre-AMRAAM planes. So I would count it. I'll allow it.
target destroyed.
Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
But I think when people are referring to the Cold War era, they're actually mean Vietnam. Zakale, you were there when I did the A7 F-15 run, right? Where I was literally giggling like a schoolboy for every mission just because I love the F-15.
On enemy fighters. But in the end, they'll get technology.
You don't need to explain your love of the Eagle to me.
He is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
Flanker maybe,
Politics,
but
that's new.
Eagle? No.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode. If we're not rulers their ideals, what point is there in living? It's best that you leave this country.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel.
I mean, fair.
Say hi for the general.
I think AC7 might actually be my most streamed
Seems
game.
everyone wants to meet him.
It's either that or Mass Effect Legendary Edition. But if we're considering the Legendary Edition 3 games in one, then it probably would be Mass Effect Flanker because it looks pretty good. Fair enough. And if people say I like playing because of aesthetics, like, fair enough. That's a completely subjective metric, and I cannot argue that. That's you know what you like, and I may not. I mean, I do agree that the flanker is pretty, but I might not. Like, I know a lot of people that love the look of the Mirage. I don't. But if they say I like Mirage because I think it looks pretty, that's a subjective statement. I can't say you're wrong. It's like, okay, well, you have different aesthetic tastes than I do. And we're just going to agree to disagree, but I can't say you're wrong. So enjoy your Mirage.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe this to destroy production.
Felon.
They should be taking responsibility.
I actually like the look of the Felon. Not because I think it looks good, but because I think it looks derptastic. It's so ugly, it's cute.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper too.
I see the Felon and I can't help but think of a raptor going,
In this darkest hour, we need a beacon of light to
oh,
show us
when
the
they
way.
put me together, they kind of made it fucked up, so will you love me forever and ever? You know the joke that Ted played on Marky Mark at the end of that movie?
Out of here. That's just about enough of this place.
I just see a
RSSG. You should worry about a true end to the war.
a derptastic raptor, and I think it's cute.
Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
Well, that's because the Felon's cockpit is still proportional in size to the rest of the plane. Like, the Felon is deformed cute.
Try to get a little.
The Su-30 is deformed ugly. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Or at least that's the way I am. Like,
This plane is carrying civilians.
again, it's a subjective statement.
Not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've
So
checked
it
footage.
is.
It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this
Seth, my take on dual-seater aircraft that are built on single aircraft chassis, they all look derptastic except for one. And that is the F-15E. Or D. The F-15 is the only single-seater chassis aircraft that a dual-seater cockpit does not look weird on.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane. All cast.
So it's not that you like the look of it, Zakale, it's that you want your waifu,
Fighters.
your emotional support waifu.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What's going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down.
get it,
Good work.
but
Straight
largely
away,
thanks to
commanded.
6, I actually prefer the Strike Eagle. I like the conformal fuel tanks.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Mine. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
You're in my way.
Don't get me wrong, I like the Charlie Eagle too,
Nice kill.
but the Strike Eagle is more versatile,
All hostile aircraft eliminated. Zone
um,
is safe.
so I tend to go with that one. Yeah, the conformal. Again, the Strike Eagle is the exception. Most conformal fuel tanks look weird.
Liaison escort has a radar
Not necessarily
log. It's
ugly,
targeting
but
you guys.
weird.
What the hell?
Especially F-16s.
Erusian aircraft. This is
The
Eddie
Strike
West
Eagle can
broadcaster.
pull it off.
Not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Well, the reason why the F-16s conformal fuel tanks look weird is because they're going outward. And I get that's probably because of the blended wing body, but
It's not our fault the wall is in a
it
reset. Why build something like that?
doesn't look aerodynamic at all.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Gale, props for admitting that a major part of your reason why you like the SU-30 is because you want your emotional support
5 bandits
waifu.
remaining.
I can respect that.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Missile launched.
Waifu support officer.
Fully functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. But when? They are out of data, aren't they?
Now the CFTs on the Hornet
4 bandits
aren't
left.
bad. It just kind of, it just makes it look like it's a hunchback.
3 bandits to go.
And whenever I say hunchback, I'm immediately the bells of Notre Dame start playing.
2 bandits left.
Because I'm a
Shoot
90s
guys.
kid. And I watched all the 90s era Disney movies. We had them on VHS.
Acquired. 1 bandit to go.
Now raise your hand in the chat if you know what a VHS is.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Strider 1, that's what I like to
Excuse
see.
me as I age
Another
myself.
story to tell my boy.
Sorry, hit
Understood.
play one restriction.
All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft,
Hornet
RTB,
officer
mission complete.
I think the official
Hostiles, huh?
canon aircraft for Project Wingman is the Tomcat.
General, the Ocean aircraft is
Sab knows what a VHS is.
the approaching Ocean aircraft.
United. Oh, okay. And Zakale knows what it is.
They stole our sealed orders.
Used to watch Return of the Jedi.
Be a piece of cake.
We had Papa Raz before the divorce got us a box set of the original trilogy
Scratches
on VHS,
the tail of that plane.
and this was before
Lancaster. Are all of
the
these really
special
adults?
edition bullcrap.
It's a state of civil war.
So it was like early 90s VHS,
There's no guarantee the Oceans or
early
Shores
90s
is
set,
confusion.
which meant Han shot
Please
first.
process the unknowns caught in your camp.
I never really watched the special edition because we're just like, special edition, what? We have it already. We're not going to buy it again. So we never watched it until much
In
later.
order to respond to the attack on the base,
And,
Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby.
So when I started, you know, becoming part of the internet in the early 2000s, with the prequels and stuff,
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft.
that's when I
after he
first
left
heard
the
about
area
the
of
Han
operation.
not shooting first thing.
I
It was
know
like,
it was chaos.
but Han
still.
did shoot first. Well,
Anyway,
actually, according to the
the sealed order
special
operation has come to a close.
edition
We have no idea about a
in
plan for going
1997,
All we can do for now is watch our own
But-
backs.
Han
What's up
shot
with the commander?
first.
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him.
And later on in the early 2010s, when I was working for a certain wholesale retailer member club thing that may or may not be in competition with the other one that has the $1.50 hot dogs. I bought a box DVD set of the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. I think it was like 2014 or 2013, 2014, just before the mouse bought the rights. But is the SU-30 even playable in Project Human? No. Zakale is using these wonderful thing called mods. But the DVDs had for the original or for the original trilogy, they had two versions or two discs: the special edition disc and the theatrical release disc.
My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars.
I do SU.
The comms
I
were
don't know
still
why.
down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I
Maybe
heard before
because
everything
the
went to
Russians
shit
say
was that some
Sue,
prisoners from
and
an Osean military
I know
plane
it
that rioted
irritates
and
them for
managed
me to say
escape.
SU.
They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale.
Although I
Since
will
the
say
radio was
MiG
out,
is
it was
MiG,
quiet.
not MIG.
I liked it better that way.
I don't know.
All I heard
My
was the
my
gunfire.
my Barane works weird.
Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way.
Why did Automod hold this? You just spelled out
After walking for
MiG.
miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane.
There's nothing wrong
Passenger,
with that.
not
We don't
military.
call it MiG. Yeah, no,
I knew
I've
that
always
was.
called it MiG, but then
It was
again,
an
as a
Illusion liaison
child,
plane.
one
The guard's
one of
dogs
the
smelled
earliest
something
movies
and
that I
took
remember
off.
watching
They
was
led us
Top
to a
Gun.
cliff. And the bodies.
So I heard MiG from a very young age.
Today, I lost everything.
I didn't hear
When OC
SU or Sue
my father, a man who
ever.
was never really suited to
And
be
I've heard
military,
in Ace Combat it always been saying SU. So
I
like,
was to be
okay,
flown
well
out
I
of
guess
the
it's
war zone
SU.
to safety.
And then
But
I
the
hear
plane
Russians
was shot
going
down
Sue.
by
It's like,
rebels. The entire crew was killed.
I'm
in
just
a
gonna go with
crash.
SU.
Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too.
Begins
More
an
soldiers have
SU-30.
come.
Yep.
Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces.
Yeah.
What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess?
Salutes for Brownie.
After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
I think that's just his accent.
Tactical radio.
I've always heard Brownie, but in a southern
I
drawl.
noticed she walked
So
to
that's
the
probably
lab.
why you
She knelt
hear
down next to me
Brownie.
and asked her companions to
'Cause
give me
he's-
some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Knocker
Just what did you
sounds
see here?
Texan. Let's just say that. At least to my Kansan ears. All right, who's ready for War Crime Island?
Okay, enough talk. Your
I
opinions
mean,
have all been
it-
taken into
I
consideration.
wouldn't say you misheard.
Beyond the seizure
I
of Forbanti,
I
this is
think it's an
important.
accent
And
thing.
supporting the Erusian officer.
Where
At this point, I just don't know what our
just
strategy
do the way
or what our mission is.
Knocker talks. You probably did hear
Radio
Brony,
communication is still patchy for both the military
even though
and
he did
civilians.
say Brownie.
We're
I'm
getting
just
zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous. for us to
I've
stay
just
around here waiting for a miracle.
been exposed to a
Now,
Texan
regarding
accent
Count's suggestion
or
about self-defense,
Southern Kansas
uh,
drawl long enough
we
that
should
I
make a
can
break for Tyler Island. It was a
decipher
large Osean
the
base
drawl.
before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control. of
Because
the
Paparazz is actually
island.
from
It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling.
Central
it's also a
Southern
transport
Kansas.
facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds.
Yeah.
For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the
The
space
thing that
elevator,
annoys
those
me
are two
most, and I
great
think this is
reasons
also
its
in
favor.
Missouri,
If everything went
where
according to
people put
plan,
R's
the base may already be in Allied hands
in
when
words
we get
that they shouldn't. Like,
Though based on what
Warsh.
Count told me about the island operation,
It's not
it won't
Warsh,
be
it's
easy to seize
Wash.
control.
There's no R in Wash.
Transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available. So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too. With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
All right, so for this one, we are going with Nugget's favorite aircraft. The EF-2000 Typhoon. Because it has the meteor. Also, this livery is the Trigger conversion livery for the Serdyukov livery. I don't remember which mod author it is, but it is in a Nexus collection that you can find on, or in the description of the A7 Showcase archives. Yeah, I like I love the Sturdy Yukov livery. I know it's plain. It's just gray on top, cyan on the bottom. But in its simplicity, it's good. I like. Alright, here's that. Alright.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. If what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. Got a positive ID. Strider 1, target eliminated. Update us on Tyler Island.
Now you might be wondering, why the hell would you be taking a fighter to a primarily anti-ground mission? Well, that's because two reasons. The meteors make the SSTO part stupid easy. And two,
Understood.
all the air-to-air targets, unknowns, yeah, they're bad guys.
Take out any hostiles in their area.
So I don't need to worry about shooting down friendlies.
Shooting at him.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! First men down!
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fighting. Look at that. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone!
I love hearing the effect that just being in the same sky as your allies has on morale. That is the one thing that, like, not the one thing, but that is something that this franchise consistently nails. You are the hero, and everybody goddamn knows it. And you get the respect you deserve as a hero. At least from the guys on the ground. AKA the only ones that matter.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Pull them away from the mass driver.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Thanks, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we leave the wounded. This will guarantee us the one-way ticket to hell. I'm sure we're there already.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side? We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But where are we supposed to leave? Who can we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Many points nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in Delta.
learn to fear the Firebird. In 4, ISAF even tells their radio officers, who cares if he's not there or not? Just tell the men the ribbon is in the air. Because they know the morale boost that it will give them. Then there's the 4 wings of Sand Island. Where just simply telling the Oseans that, yeah, the 4 wings are in the sky. They instantly go from losing to, we can win.
It's no use. Work to the right. Fire at that supply ship.
And obviously, both the Amarians and the Estevakians look for Pia Bird emblem. The Amarians for hope, the Estevakians in fear. Although, uniquely for Amarians, the Amarians, they actually help out Talisman when he needs it.
Target destroyed by Strider 1. Fox 2.
And then, of course, you got 3 strikes here. Nemesis and X. The Reaper.
Wait, multiple bogeys
in
from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not
Infinity.
here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood.
And soon we'll be playing as a character who inherited the famous Red Baron title. Literally the last hope of the FCU, the Wings of Thieves.
Visual.
Like an eagle. Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Fox 2.
Behind the enemy.
Only half the bombers remain. Can't let even one get away.
That gets those guys out of our hair.
I think that's the first time I took out the escorts before the bombers.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Longcaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
Especially Trigger.
So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word.
What?
Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. I'll share it if you can help those refugees.
Avril gave Trigger the most important thing a pilot could ask for. A custom engine that can handle the abuse he constantly throws at the plane.
Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
Use a smoke canister. Who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry.
Missile.
Oh, Trigger definitely doesn't want to hit one of those pretty ladies.
Missile. Missile.
Yeah, I admit it. I ship Trigger and Avril. Not like hardcore. It's just like, oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
The super fan shippers are crazy. Dude, it's a game. Calm down.
Locked on. Hurry. Get moving.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal Bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network. All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
I was expecting this to be easy if all they could do was fly fast.
Supply ship's in the clouds. Can't find it.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've calculated the remaining time. That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up. Bring down those supply ships.
Kaboom!
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
Alright, we'll do one more mission with Typhoon, and then the Typhoon is done.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress.
Alright, next mission. The one where we commit war crimes.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. No, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
Is it a stereotype, though, if it keeps coming
the
true?
Sat there looking miserable.
I mean...
That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there. But it got us on this boat.
With how many of these wars have been caused due to Belkan influence, there's a reason the stereotype exists. Yeah, it sucks, but your fellow countrymen are not, or a lot of your fellow countrymen are not doing anything to help your case.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
Well, we as the fans know.
Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness.
Oh, yeah, because it's night.
I think that thing should be destroyed.
All right, time to raid a refugee camp. I mean, secure supplies.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Farbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. But we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
All right. For our final mission, we're going to take the HCAAs and the livery. Dietrich Flescher, Rot Leader. This is my favorite Typhoon livery. Zero had great liveries.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
I'm gonna need new water after this mission.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, capture this base and take the fuel and supplies.
Now, because we're raiding a refugee camp, I am leaving them their ground defenses. If they're not actively shooting me or my allies, I am leaving them alone. So basically, if it's not ATGT, I'm leaving it. That way the refugees here aren't completely defenseless. Just defenses in the only that matters.
What is he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
Help us here. We're all out of ammo. No, they're with the
So what's this faction split of the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flocked. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vassalage, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
You don't know that. Because you didn't ask. Like, hey, we need supplies. Could we have some of yours in exchange for protection? Or what do you got to trade? What do you need? You know, open things diplomatically. If they open fire after that, then okay. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's Shalaji Castle. They're here already. They can pay for what they did to our scouts.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone mountain and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head and keep your jet engine.
Missile.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Missile.
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Rock one and half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bother like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there, along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. Once we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders.
All right, here we go again.
Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around and
Wow, you
to
actually
shoot you down.
survived.
This is the
Another
OCN
one.
Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to talk in so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fort Bonte. You bastard! You defiled this
Yeah, if I remember in Farbani, y'all got shot down by me. So, shut up. And I just shot another one of you down. See, I can be an asshole too. Oh, another one down. Yeah, 'cause you suck. Oh, what's that? Wait, you have to rely on Daddy Mihai to come bail you out.
No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching.
Alright, fine. Run away like the
790,
cowards you
straight
are.
from the east.
I'll take care of business. See, that's Mihai's first mistake. He got out of the Invincible SU-30. Now I can kill him.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Mihai. Vassalage squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily.
Missed.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Scope the attack.
Chipping away at the plot shield there, buddy.
Plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone.
Yeah, I've got an AWACS. What about us? I don't know. Let's ask Spectre. Oh, wait. You let half of them die! That never take what you have on the ground for granted.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body.
And I'm gonna break it.
And I must put my soul into it.
And you can't put your soul into your aircraft because you sold it long ago.
Unidentified aircraft is going down.
He got him. Trigger is splashed abandoned.
Alright, I'm gonna let that play out. I'm going to get more liquids. Be right back.
This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Belosian forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendly or not.
So, capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
Target destroyed.
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
Vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. Erusian refugees must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are they talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
Help is here. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up! We're not going to lose our country again! This base!
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalashi used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslech, which neighbor Shalashi.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
We're unable to use the SAMs! Help me!
Locked on.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
They have 4 aircraft! 4 planes incoming! Fire more missiles! Protect the base!
We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit! I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalashi Castle.
Already. They've paid for what they did to our scouts. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings. Take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Bandits flashed. Strutter 1, Fox 2.
We've lost 1.5 of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Alright, I'm back. And I think I might have to have the air conditioning people come back up, because the AC says it's on and I hear the fans going, but the temperature is increasing. Went from 83 degrees to 86. So, that's not good. Luckily, I have ceiling fans in almost every room, so
The resupply
those
went
are
well.
making it tolerable.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago.
Hold on.
Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil.
So
My
I'm
people
going to
scattered around the
put
globe,
the
living in the
stream
shadows of other
in intermission real
countries.
quick.
We had a new purpose.
I need to check
breed
something on the
wars.
outside of the house.
The theory
I'll be
was
right
that
back.
through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusea? My grandfather had only one wish, to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusea after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored General Network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source.
Alright, I'm back. That was Step Papa Raz. He was.
People from both Osea and Erusea have joined
I had
forces
mentioned them that I'd
and will
probably
take
need
down
to
the final
get the
arsenal
AC
bird in a
people out here, and
saturation
he
attack from the air.
walked me through something, and
Once that's
seems
achieved,
like that, yeah,
they'll
I
take the
might
space elevator from the
be out of coolant.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake.
So I'll probably have to call them
I
out
hear
and
you. Take a
get
look
that
at
replaced.
what's written at the end.
Alright.
Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back to the brink, go to the lighthouse and see the future.
How's it feel? How's it feel, Les?
Certainly does.
Hey, Ross. Welcome to stream. Sorry you were,
The 444
you showed up while I was at intermission.
It's a message to all those looking to end
I think.
the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war.
Yeah, the Typhoon's done.
Time to fly.
The
Let's go.
Mirage is done. The English Electric Lightning is done. The GR4 is done. The Griffin's done. There's only 2 aircraft left. And our first one up is the Tornado F3. Alright, yes, it's better warfare than drones. RAF number 111. MX Silent Stream. Welcome back, Sip. We're about ready to take on Arsenal Burb Liberty.
We need help. Don't let them damage more. Show them what the erosion. No, what fighter pilots are made of.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Thanks. I owe you. No sweat. Get into formation. We have the numbers.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned.
So the Tornado was the base game. It's a licensing thing. Panavia broke up into 5 companies, and all of them have rights to the IP. So PA would need to pay 5 companies for one plane.
We don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told them. That's quite true, Count. It's not just 2. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still in it as an ace.
Which it's not worth it. But through the power of mods, we can say screw that, and Tornado is back.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird.
Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa, whoa, okay.
What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
This is Skull Squadron and Rigel Squadron of the Erusian Air Force.
I thought that split S was gonna get me killed.
It's Mr. X's crew. Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman.
Like 20 rounds, but a dozen times.
Shoot them down one at a time. He'll run
Yeah.
out eventually.
These were sluggish once the leader went down. Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh?
Marco.
War's over too. You can bet on it. We need something.
I think his name is spelled differently. I don't know.
Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important who I... No, who we are. First, our goals. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy.
Then I'm thinking of Maxor. Never mind. You're talking about the mod guy. Okay, mod author.
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Brush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look.
Couple
See that
scans,
line
cameras,
continuing above the horizon?
Oh yeah. I I am computer illiterate, so I don't even know how to do a couple of scans.
From the Arsenal bird. They're Helios projectiles.
All right, I think we've only got one target left, and that would be Calamity.
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Lancaster, do we have more incoming?
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
Wilco. We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time, stupid woman.
Missile launch from the Arsenal bird. Shit, airburst type. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrived.
All right, clean sweep. All targets down. Kind of wish we could either something would spawn in or we could fast forward.
6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was gonna do it myself. You dumbass.
Helios launched from the Arsenal bird. 5 seconds. 3, 2, impact now.
You caught that. It's all over.
Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2, inbound.
I'm going down!
3 seconds remaining.
That's something Six did better, to be honest. Big maps, lots of targets. Yep. Targets kept spawning in.
The monster bird is in our trap. We'll use a saturation attack. Wait for the signal. Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack on the Arsenal bird. Incoming! 5, 4, everybody, give this attack everything you've got. Open fire!
Where's your MiG-24? I don't know if that's an option. I don't really like the MiG or Su-24. That's an Assault Horizon. But I'm not that big of a fan of MiGs, so even if that was an add-on, I'm not getting it. I also am not really a big fan of the Soviet swing wings.
Hey, look at the Arsenal bird.
We can't train it! Evacuate! Crash is starting heavily damaged by laser weapons. We're to capture the aircraft controller melting. Lifeboat!
HQ, we have a problem. The damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's some pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming.
The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. Also on the Arsenal bird.
Now, the swing wings that I really like are the Tomcat, obviously, Tornado, the Aardvark and the Raven. Oh, I get you. I'm primarily biased for American aircraft.
Get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself?
But the non-American aircraft that I really love, I do. For aesthetics only, I love the flankers. I love the Tomcat. I like the Tornado. I love the Rafale.
HQ, it won't be easy to take down the Arsenal bird with conventional weaponry. All the ace pilots in the world won't save us unless
The MiG-29 isn't bad. Okay. The flat pack I liked.
It's readying its APS.
Damn it! I've taken some damage. One aircraft hit. No soup!
Missile did not connect.
Light bulb shaped thing, but it isn't lit up. That's it. That's a location marker. Power from there, right? Got it.
Yeah, the Rafale M, I think, is the best 4.5 generation carrier aircraft. And I hate to say that because I do love the Hornet, but I think the Rafale is better.
When's that shield gonna lose power?
5 minutes.
Then what should we do?
Yeah, I use the Rafale in multiplayer a lot when I was forced to play it to get the achievements on the PlayStation. I just hate multiplayer overall. So yeah, while I will be playing Ace Combat 8's multiplayer, know that it is not my favorite part, and know that I have a very low tolerance for randos. So I'm not a fan of the battle pass system for Ace 8 that's going to be implemented. I see it as predatory and very much fear of missing out.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. Strider 1 has destroyed a sub-propeller.
You can do it.
I'm only primarily going to be doing the battle pass system largely for two reasons. One, content, because I know my chat will want me to do it. And two, because that's so far the only confirmed way to get the planes, the new planes, into the campaign. Which fucking sucks.
Both main propellers have been stalled.
Remember, our target is the Arsenal berg.
Yes. A lot of people usually ask me, why don't you like multiplayer? And I always say, because of the other people.
We have to take down the target by any means.
What? Yeah, I don't like other people. By that I mean other players.
There's a hit on the laser cannon. Trigger's hammering it.
If you're doing co-op with people you know, that's completely different. That's fine.
I feel like I'm swimming in the ocean alongside a whale.
If it's all random people, no, screw that. Go away.
Cannon confirmed destroyed. That eliminates one major threat.
Very nice.
Thanks. That
Yeah.
almost cooked my tail. Trigger got a sub-propeller. You're getting the hang of this, Trigger.
Now, my attitude toward, and I've said this before on other streams, my attitude towards the battle pass system would be different if it was, instead of battle pass, war bond, like in Helldivers 2, where each pass is available as soon as it drops to whenever, so you don't feel like you have to buy it or miss out forever. And actually, I think FOMO might actually hurt the game in the long run. Because people are just going, well, I missed out on this one thing, so screw it, I'm not going to bother trying to get the other things. Because a lot of people have multiple jobs or full-time jobs, so they can't put the hours into grinding everything out. And money's tight, so they're not gonna want to buy stuff. So it's like, well, screw it, I'm out. I'll just play the single player. That's exactly what happened to me in Infinity. During the Cypher F-15 tournament, I came so close to being in the bracket where you get the F-15. I got Pixies, but I wanted Cyphers. And you want to know the reason why I didn't make it in? I just ran out of time. Because I had a full-time job. And after that, I just quit Infinity. Because, like, no. It's not worth it.
Can you see this? This is just one of the many sides of war and what it does.
Now, I have heard a rumor that after a battle pass ends, they will offer a standalone DLC of the plane in the free pass. Maybe not necessarily the premium one, but the free one, so you get the, like, instead of Pixies Morgan, you just get the Morgan. And you can just buy that, and it automatically goes into single player.
See you on the ground. No, wait!
If that's how they're gonna do it, I still don't like it, but that would make it better for single player.
Strider 2, missile inbound. Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that.
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now. Strider 2, you're hit. Are you all right? Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Osean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you.
Alright.
I'll guide you down. You're too fast. Lower your speed. 3,000 meters to carrier.
That's going to be a tough one because the Tornado is not a carrier aircraft.
Bank right.
Yep, I found a Viz mod that swaps the LRSSG's F-15Cs to F-15 SMTD with the active stripes. I was like, I want that.
Nice work. You pulled off a perfect landing. Well, we're okay for
Because I love the active stripe livery.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG...
All right, final mission.
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, this ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up.
Now, there's only one aircraft that I can take for this.
I know about
because there's
Anderson.
only one European
In the previous
carrier
season,
plane.
he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets.
We're taking the Rafale.
They say the deck was sloping so bad as
It's also the only non-American plane that can actually operate
Those
off of
fighters
American
ended the
carriers.
That story gives me a little
Because
hope.
the French are the only other NATO
We're
country
all in the same boat, like
that
it or not.
use
If this war keeps going
Kato
on like
bar.
it is, it'll be the end of everything.
catapult-assisted takeoff and landing.
The
Or
military loaded
catapult
us into the
assisted
Raptor
takeoff.
planes. Some were fighters
Um,
that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory.
Arrested recovery.
It was hit before it could complete the mission.
But assisted recovery or something.
Jackpot.
So Hornets and
The hangars
Rafales
were loaded with goodies.
can operate
The
off
Scorpions
of
got
both
work to do.
American and French carriers. I find that cool. I don't think.
Trigger.
I mean,
everyone, listen
the
up.
F-35C could probably take off and
The
land
operation
off
was a success.
of the French carrier, but I don't think they could maintain the RAM coding. Because not even all American aircraft carriers have that particular upgrade yet.
The Osean and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them. We might not even have any viable aircraft. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers. What's worse, their data contains a depth of war experience, so the newer aircraft will be more tactically effective. If that's the case, this war will never end. We need to take both drones down no matter what it takes. We'll do it so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly. This is our final mission. Trigger, let's go. We've got a goddamn war to end.
All right. As for livery, let's go with this one. Let's give Irina Dornvik a chance to shine. It's funny. Out of every single assault record, it's this one that sticks with me the most because she was basically a desk jockey because she was the general's daughter. And so no one wanted to risk putting her in a cockpit. Until one day one commander did. Because she insisted and he felt sorry for her. And on her first mission, she flew over the siege on Silvat on the same day that the Amerians showed up. And she was shot down on her first mission by Talisman and died. Yep. And yeah, Coral is the general, or her father. I have no sympathy for Coral, but I have a lot for his daughter. Because I'm willing to bet she didn't know what was really going on. She just wanted to serve her country. Yep, Coral can be shot down on Chandelier. I have video ace guides for all of the Ace 6 aces. That was like the first, one of the first Ace Combat things I ever recorded. And they're all in a playlist, all in mission order. I use the CFA 44 Estavakia SP, mainly because the CFA 44 is the best Ace Hunter in the game, and the Estavakia SP is because I had just gotten that and I wanted to brag about it.
Strider Squadron, takeoff prep complete.
Can you hear me? That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky.
I love doing carrier launches
Take care,
on this
Trigger.
mission.
When you get back, let me know what you saw.
Let me see that. Trigger, wish I could have flown with you. A dinged up plane and an injured pilot would only slow you down. I feel for him now.
Nothing beats a carrier launch.
Whatever happens, it ends here. The outcome's mostly up to him.
So, this is the guy? Oh, yeah. He's the one who took off just now.
We've got quite a few Erusians with us.
Lucians are sticking around, too. I don't care what country anyone's from. What counts is knowing who the real enemy is. Right, guys?
Affirmative. And I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow. Commence mission. All aircraft follow Trigger.
Roger that. Understood.
All right.
Understood. Roger.
The space elevator is able to broadcast and communicate. With the information infrastructure down, it's the only place capable of wide area data transmission. The drones are waiting for it to power up again.
Clever little bastards.
UAV reacting, and they're fast. All aircraft stay sharp. Intercept now.
Ow.
Salamander 3, School 2, lost. Damn it, that was quick.
I've never seen anyone fly this fast. Provide support.
Friendly lost. Another confirmed down.
Damn it.
There we go. One down. Target is losing altitude rapidly.
That enemy is flagged most away from it. I saw it myself. Great strength is a real deal. One point left.
Soul 2, evade! Evade!
Just like the guys.
Come on.
Soul 2 lost.
Alright.
These are equipped with laser weaponry. Watch where their nose is pointing.
The UAV's formation.
Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. They're small drones.
These guys have quite the bag of tricks.
Trigger's missile hit. That one looks like it hurt. Trigger scored a kill.
Yay.
Yeah, you finally did it. Way to shoot, Ace.
Rafale missile spam.
Look, it discarded its wings. Why didn't it? It's just like the UAV the Trigger shot down at Belgorod. Is that the prototype that Wiseman was talking about?
Down it goes.
UAV is down. Radar signal is lost.
Rafale is such a beautiful plane.
Our top 8, showing us how it's done.
I love the Rafale.
That was definitely the most intense thing I've ever been in. Can't wait to tell my son about it.
The space elevator is just powered up. Looks like we made it in just the nick of time. Fortunately, you've prevented data that may have included Trigger's flying style from leaking. I've got a special bottle of wine for occasions like this. What do you say we open it?
What?
Can you hear me?
Also, I kind of fit in with the
Who the hell is that?
active stripe
Importantly, I thought
eagles.
Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's thrown away its wings, yet it's still flying. Can anyone hear me? That aircraft needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar. The UAV is alive and kicking.
And here's the obligatory tunnel run.
The undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the
space elevator.
Trigger, you're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
Where's the escape vector?
There's enough space for him to turn beneath the elevator.
That's a suicide mission.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
Trigger's different.
Don't worry. I learned something
Even
from my
Ace
last
combo
squadron.
without him. Nope.
Stick with Trigger, you'll make it.
Even Ace 6 has a tunnel run. Has a couple of them. It's got the little tunnels in Rogno and Operation Charlie, and then the ammo trough of Chandelier, and then flying down the barrel of Chandelier.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What makes you think that?
No time to explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data. You need to destroy it as fast as you can.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. I heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates?
Yes.
On the way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze.
It's not really a maze,
I'll find us
Count.
a way out. They're waiting for you outside. I'm not gonna let you drop here. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it. Drone on your tail. Damn it! Got me. I'm hit. Shit. My wings seem fine, but I'm losing thrust. Is it my engine? Definitely feels like it's my engine.
Don't worry, you're in an Eagle. Those things,
Rudder's acting up. It's hard to keep level.
the fuselage generates lift. I would just, you know, drop all your weapons.
I'll be okay.
Or like, eject all your weapons. Sacrifice any weight you can.
Uh-oh, that's quite the problem. It appears I can't get any more thrust.
Then lighten the load.
The drone is turning. We'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down. Yeah, baby. Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing. Get out of here! Everyone's waiting for you!
Already on it.
I wanted to wait until I had
And
less fuel, but I have no choice.
Count.
Attempting to land.
Thank you.
I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes. Come on, baby, stay with me just a bit more.
Yeah, there's no way for Count to eject, because there's just not enough room for him to eject. He would have slammed into the ceiling.
Should we send in an evac team?
We can't give up. We have to wait.
Can you hear me? We're all waiting. A world of darkness needs a light to shine.
But like a true wingman, he took the bullet for us, knowing he might not make it.
Beacon of light.
Versus the chopper. Yeah. Chopper situation, he should have been able to bail out in the river. And with that, the European run is complete.
Strider 1 has returned to radar.
I did it! That's our trigger!
He's a damn hero.
No doubt. You're better than me.
Where's Strider 2? Damn it. Does anyone have eyes on Count?
Wish y'all could have seen that.
You damn fool. What's your position?
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah.
So before we leave, I will go ahead and
Well, I guess we are.
preview the next
We're sending help. Give us
run.
your coordinates.
But
Directly into the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
tomorrow we are starting the History of Strange Drill series.
Hey, Trigger.
It'll be the Belkan War,
Tell me something. What color's the sky there?
aka Ace Combat Zero. Friday, Dragon Age 2 and Red Dead. Saturday, The Witcher 3. Sunday, Baldur's Gate 3. And in the evening, the MiG run in Ace Combat 7. Monday, Final Fantasy 9. And next Wednesday, we'll have Forbidden West and more MiG run. Is that your favorite series? We're going to be playing Zero on normal, so it will be fun for me again. I just didn't like Zero on the harder difficulties. But I do love the story of Zero.
To skies unknown, the path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad.
All right. Go for yourself. I tried Zero on Ace, and I couldn't do it without the Morgan and the laser.
Refugees built the settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yukdovania airdropped some
Yukdovania.
supplies for them again today. Thanks to the princess.
Well, we'll watch that when the canon run comes out. Again, or History of Strange Real. No, I do not find the harder difficulties on the PS2 trilogy fun. I find it more like beating my head against a wall, and I do not like those kind of games. Ace 6, I can do Ace no problem. Ace 7, I can do Ace no problem. Ace X, yeah, no, that's a problem. Assault Horizon, I don't even want to try it because of Spooky. Alright, we're going to go ahead and preview the next run. The next run is going to be the MiG run. So, we have the MiG-21 BIS fish bed. Let's see here. There. the MiG-29A Fulcrum. Wait, that one's not from Strange Reel. The MiG-31B Foxhound. The MiG-35D Super Fulcrum. And last but not least, I've got a lot of liveries here. The MiG 1.44 Flat Pack. So that's what you can look forward to next in Ace Combat 7. After the MiG run, then I will let you guys do a poll to see which ones you want next. If you would want an attacker only run, the first of the multi-role onlys, first of the fighter onlys, the first of the super plane onlys, or the Ace 3. Anyway, that will be all for today. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And have a great night, everybody.